Yeah, well, we never really watched sports in Florida, but since Boston is like,
Sorry, I just knocked my coffee over all over the rug. But go ahead, what?
we never really watched sports in Florida, but since we're up here, we were doing like a lot of couch sitting, so might as well watch sports since everybody loves it here.
Did I hear? Well, we love it, but we get very upset about it sometimes when our teams
Yeah.
like the Red Sox aren't playing well. But did I hear that you got to meet Mac Jones?
Yeah, that was really cool. He was really nice.
What did he tell you anything about like does he think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year? Did he tell you that?
No,
didn't
but I told him I hope he wins the Super Bowl.
Mom and Dad, you guys being from Florida, how did you end up here at Dana-Farber?
You want to tell the story, buddy? How you found out?
Sure, yeah. So, I was just living my normal life, and I just wasn't eating well, and my mom finally took me to the ER, and I got like a CT scan, and they found tumors all over my liver and a tiny bit on my lungs. So we immediately went to Nemours Children's Hospital in Orlando, and we got treated there for a month. And then my mom and dad looked for the best place in the world, and it was the Jimmy Fund Clinic. So we just came up here for this place.
And from your perspective, what makes it the best place in the world?
Everybody's just really nice, and yeah.
Yeah.
What were your first impressions once you got here and you met Dr. Allison? And for Ramie Sr. and Katie, too, you're dealing with your child being sick, and now you're moving up the East Coast to get treatment. That's a big undertaking. What was it about Dr. Allison and the rest of the people at Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund made you feel at home here?
So for us, when we came up, are you able to hear me?
I don't think we're.
Okay,
I
well,
don't think
you
that.
can-
I
you
don't
can
think your
tell then.
microphone is working. So, Kate, maybe you. Could.
Yeah, we just wanted to. We knew we had to go to the best place possible, and we actually had, through friends of friends, knew someone that Dr. Allison O'Neill had treated, and got word to us like where to go. Of course we were doing all our own research, and so decided to come up for I guess a consultation just to see, and then we just never left. I think it just wasn't a question of like what we had to, we had to do what we needed to do and be in the best place possible. And this was, I mean, as soon as we got there, we knew, we're like, okay, this is it. This is where we have to be. Just made us feel super comfortable and safe, and like that, okay, yes, he's got this, but we can treat it, and we can do what we can to make it better. So.
And Dr. O'Neill, how is Ramie as a patient?
Oh, Ramie is one of the best. I mean, you can tell. This is a remarkably resilient little guy, and I think his family literally picked up their lives. And within that first visit, I think you told me, well, we're just going to stay here. I was like, don't you have a flight home? So,
did they know how bad the traffic was at that point, or no?
No, I didn't tell them.
But don't tell them about the weather either.
Yeah.
They're going to want to be back in Florida by the time winter arrives. But, yeah.
They said this morning was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I think their ability to convert expectations so quickly and to adapt to a life in a new city, a new state, a new institute for care. Never has Ramie hesitated to enjoy every aspect of his life despite the treatment he was going through, and it's intensive treatment. I mean, we saw Ramie and his family with frequency in the clinic, but I think Ramie has seen more of Boston and the surrounding area than I have, and I've been here since 2005. So we always joke that, every time he went and did something amazing, another adventure, always with an eye on enjoying life while here, despite what he was going through, with the best attitude imaginable. I always said, well, how was it? I've been meaning to get there.
Yeah.
But remarkable family, remarkable little human. And I feel so very blessed.
I would agree. Yeah.
And I think, obviously, we're raising money this morning, and we're raising money for families like you guys, but we're also raising money. I know, Dr. Allison, you do clinical trials, preclinical trials. The money goes to help that as well. Could you talk a little bit about how important those trials are?
Absolutely. I mean, I think when I'm going to use Ramie as an example because Ramie's disease was very advanced when he was diagnosed, and he needed the most aggressive care we could provide. And the only reason we knew exactly what to do was because of the results to a recent clinical trial. Clinical trials are the only means by which we move the needle and learn how to do better every single day. We study less toxic therapies, we study more effective therapies, and we're constantly asking new questions, and we're so very resourced to be able to do that. But it doesn't come for free. It's in order to move this field as rapidly as we've been able to and as resourced as we've been able to, we need help and we need support.
Well, and Kate, you're in a unique position because for those who are listening and watching and thinking about giving, you can share from a parent's perspective that unique experience that you get at Dana-Farber and with the Jimmy Fund.
Yeah, like I was saying, you just know right away that they know what they're doing in the research and the clinical trials and stuff. I think that's why, we just want to help with as much with that as we can, because we see how important it is and how it saved his life. They've saved his life. And they're all just so great. So, everyone's so positive and happy when you walk in there, and you just know you're in the right place.
Well, we're so glad that you came by this morning. Have you been to some Red Sox games while you've been here?
Yeah.
Lots. Are they gonna make the playoffs? What do you think?
They're better than the Yankees. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
The
He is a
Yankees.
Boston kid now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what's really
All
important.
right. Well, Ramie, thanks very much. Thanks for sharing your story, Doctor. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We would love you to stay here, but I hope you're back in Florida soon. So thanks very much for telling us all about what's going on. All right, Ramie?
Yeah.
Thanks
All
a
right.
ton.
Thank you.
All right. It is day number 1 of